So Tim Linsenmeyer is from
Clover Technologies. Clover Technologies.
Clover. Clover Technologies. The slide advanced a little faster than I was ready.
That's okay.
But welcome, Tim.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about your story.
My name is Tim Linsenmeyer. I've been the Chief Technology Officer at Clover Imaging, Clover Technologies,
might want to use the mic, though.
for about 11 years. And when I first started, we were a very small company, and we had no idea what digital transformation was. And we were trying to stay current with technology, but it's very expensive to do that with the upgrades and changes in hardware and cloud coming in. And we're a manufacturer. We're a global manufacturer. And our inventory costs were way higher than they were supposed to be. So on the board that I meet with quarterly, we decided to come up with a strategy to lower inventory. And I met with Microsoft in January of 2017 in the Technology Center in Chicago, and we laid out a strategy to implement an artificial intelligence, machine learning-based supply chain solution that would help manage our inventory. We were way overvalued on our inventory, way beyond any of the financial covenants that we were allowed to have. So we met with Microsoft in January. My team and I went to the data science campus in MIT in Cambridge in March. We went to the data science campus in Redmond in May. We parallel tested in June, and we went live in July. And within 12 months, our inventory valuation dropped $65 million. Our total investment was about $1.5 million. And we did not hire any additional staff for it except for one data science from a partner that Microsoft recommended. And we did it the hard way. And the digital transformation journey is not hard. It's never going to end. But I'm encouraging you to get started like we did. We waited too long. And now that we got into it, it's completely transformed our business. We have applied predictive analytics, artificial intelligence, and machine learning in every aspect of our business. We do sales forecasting. We have 8 distribution centers that can hit 38,000 of the 42,000 zip codes in 1 to 2 days. That's our service requirements. And our system predicts what we're going to sell, who we're going to sell it to, and where we need to stock it in those 8 facilities to lower our transportation costs. Then we use predictive analytics to take it to our manufacturing and packaging facilities in Mexico, Vietnam, and Serbia. And ML is generating, machine learning is generating all of our manufacturing and packaging plans, and it's managing all of our supply chain. The good and bad news of digital transformation for us is that we had to adjust or optimize our labor. And within the first year, we dropped 1,365 heads. Most of those were in the warehouses and the distribution centers and the manufacturing and packaging facilities because of the efficiencies that we gained. Not only did we apply that to the predictive analytics, apply predictive analytics to our entire organization, we took it even further into our distribution model. Now that we had the right product stocked in the right warehouse, we use predictive analytics to tell us where to stock the right product within that warehouse to maximize our picking times and minimize our shipping times. 3 years ago, we were picking at 17 items an hour. Today, we're picking at 140. And all that is through digital transformation and listening to what the machine predicts. It just gave us actionable data, and we applied that action to every area of our business. And it's changed our business. Some lessons that I've learned from this is we thought it was such a good idea to help manage our inventory that I came up with this brilliant idea to offer this as a solution to our customers, to get in bed with our customers, to get sticky with them, and help them manage their inventory. And the good news about that idea is that a lot of customers were interested in it. The bad news is that when we did it, it told them that they were buying too much product from us. That wasn't one of my better ideas, but accounting and finance still gives me grief for that. So then we decided to take it to our suppliers. And we agreed to manage the inventory for our suppliers, help them manage their inventory as long as they lowered their costs between 10 and 12% on our existing contracts. We have 19 suppliers signed up for that now, and we've saved them millions of dollars. Microsoft was a huge partner in us in helping us get started in this digital transformation journey. And we just did so well with this that we decided to look at publishing it later in the Azure Marketplace. And that's not why I'm here. I'm here to tell you about our digital transformation story. And I'm telling you how to tell it works for us, and it wasn't that hard. And we did it in 7 months. And then After that, we decided to move and close our data centers, and we moved them all to the cloud. This year, we'll have our last data center closed, and we'll move everything to the cloud Q3, at the end of Q3. I think in August is when we're finished. And we will not have any more data centers, and that saves us about $75,000 a month. So, but that doesn't mean the digital transformation the journey is over. Another challenge is labor. IT, there's underemployment in IT. It's very hard to attract and retain talent. And one of the things we did is when we moved everything to the cloud, we retrained our employees. We invested in the IT team. And we hire for attitude, energy, and passion. We don't hire for a skill set. We hire the right person. And if the right person has that attitude, we can train them on anything. And that really helped them. We give them a little bit more money. We give them some fake title and a new business card when they get some more skills. They all want that. But that's not what's important, is they're learning and they're energized and they're staying current with technology. And we had a Power BI person that started 2 years ago, and that's all she did was Power BI. And we already had a Power BI team. And we put her on our data science team because she had a lot of database skills, and she loves that. She would have never got that experience anywhere else. She'd have been stuck in Power BI the rest of her career unless she changed. So labor was a huge part of it, and it's still a challenge today. Our turnover, our voluntary turnover is very low. Unfortunately, because of me and the way I lead, our involuntary turnover is a little bit higher than I would like. But at the end of the day, we need people that can play. We need everybody to be in the game at all times. If I have 5 more minutes, I just want to talk about one more thing. Do I have more time? Okay. Clover's we're the largest corporate charity for an organization called Gigi's Playhouse. It's the world's largest organization for Down syndrome. I'll go through the slides. I'll skip through all of my AI direct stuff because I want to get to the really cool stuff. I can send you guys a copy of this slide deck if you want it, but the really cool stuff is what Clover is doing with artificial intelligence and machine learning. When we optimized our warehouse, it's easier to find IT talent and keep and retain them than it is in a distribution center. Our distribution centers are in an industrial park with 15 other distribution centers all fighting for the same labor. And when we optimized our picking efficiency, I told you from like 17 to 160, whatever it was. Before we were picking at 6:30, now we're in the morning, now we're picking at 12:30, and we're done at 4:30. And it was very difficult to find workers that wanted to work then. And we partnered with Gigi's Playhouse, Adults with Down Syndrome, and we partnered with another organization, Special DuPage Recreation Association, that focuses on autism. And we built an artificial intelligence machine learning system that allows adults with disabilities to work in our warehouses. They wear this bot that talks to them and walks them through every step of the way, gives them turn-by-turn navigation with inside our distribution center, where to go, what product to pick. Q sees it all the whole way. If they get lost or turned around, it tells them where they're going. We track their steps. If they haven't moved or said anything or scanned anything in 30 seconds, it asks them if they need help. If they don't say anything, it sends a notification to the supervisors, and they come right over to them. We're giving this solution away. Our goal is to improve the unemployment rate for adults with disabilities. We're going to be publishing it in GitHub March 15th. And we're giving it away to all the suppliers and manufacturers and distributors out there that can just take a look at it and see if they can leverage this technology to hire adults with disabilities. It's been an amazing journey for us. My team is more excited about working on AI for good than they are working on our digital transformation. Like, Tim, we're bored with that. Let's keep going. It's very passionate for us. The latest we're building now, we're using Microsoft Cognitive Services Vision, and we're putting the camera on the headset, and we're actually measuring the quality along the way. And we're able to talk to them using conversational AI. If the Down syndrome adult or autism adult likes the Cubs or whatever, they can start talking about it. When do the Cubs play again? What's the weather? It's truly conversational AI with the help of Microsoft. And if they need to know anything about where to go, they can just ask directions, and the bot will talk to them. We save all the text to voice and voice to text. We save that. We're going to give that away to some of the medical companies out there to help mine that data, to help adults with speech impediments, help the bot understand a little bit more. There is some challenges with adults with Down syndrome in the way that they speak. Down syndrome is delayed muscle development, so the adults typically aren't as articulate as the adults with Down syndrome. And we built a model where they train the model on what they're trying to say. They read some stuff, and the bot learns what they're trying to say, and over time, the bot understands what they're trying to say. We put a Surface Go on each of the carts. We just recently did that. It shows the item that they're going to pick. It shows them the turn-by-turn navigation, and they can see what the bot is telling them even if they can't hear. So I just encourage all you guys, it's very important to stay current in technology. It's very expensive. The digital transformation journey is tough. It's never going to end. It's only going to get faster as your competition keeps adopting it. But I can also tell you that the feeling that we get working on this with my team is amazing. And I'm going to be speaking at this a lot in Chicago. There's a national Microsoft manufacturing event. I think it's 26th and 27th. Gigi's Playhouse has got a booth there, which we set up, and we're going to have our device there, and we're going to have it all to Down syndrome and autism, and you're going to see how it works, and all that is free. We want to be able to help move the bar for adults with disabilities, and I'll be talking about it more, and I'll show some videos. The videos are pretty emotional, so I don't like to look at them when I'm presenting because I've seen them all 1,000 times, and I still get choked up by it. So. Anybody have any questions on any of that? Any thoughts? Anybody hiring today, adults with disabilities? Anybody using machine learning and artificial intelligence in their business today? Yeah? Most of the time when I do these presentations, I ask what people are using for their supply chain, and guess what everybody says? Excel. Everybody says Excel. It just seems to be the #1 answer. And we were there. And we're not there anymore, and our business is probably where it is now because of that. If we didn't digitally transform our business, I'm pretty sure we would be out of business. So thank you very much.